Good afternoon, everyone. Sharice Jervis Hill here, president and founder of Events to Remember and PR to Remember, with my favorite thing to do, talk to entrepreneurs on our podcast, Coffee with Cher. I have a nice treat for you. And look, Jennifer, before I even introduce you, just pop over so people can look at that closet of yours. Just pop
Hi, everybody. So,
over.
yeah, behind me is a beautiful boutique closet with glass doors, a vanity, shoe shelves, and a big island.
A girl's dream, Jennifer Q. Williams. She is the founder of St. Louis Closet Company. Jennifer, welcome to Coffee with Cher. Cheers to you, my friend. How are you today?
Cheers. Great. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. And for all your listeners, I'm just so excited to be here today and tell you a little bit about my story and entrepreneurship and all the good and bad that comes with it, right?
Yes, let's preach. Let's preach. Let's start. All right. So, Jennifer, tell us a little bit about your company and how you got started creating that amazing closet behind you. I'm so jealous.
Well, St. Louis Closet Company, what we do is we design, we manufacture, and we install custom closets and organizational systems for both residential customers and commercial clients.
Mhm.
So we do closets, pantries, laundry rooms, mud rooms, wine cellars, home
Mm.
offices, entertainment centers, mud rooms, lockers, craft centers. And then we also do a lot of commercial um, mail rooms and desks and offices. And we have been doing a lot of fire stations, installing Murphy beds for the firemen to sleep on when they're there.
Ah, interesting.
So that's kind of what we do.
Mhm.
We're unique in that we sort of handle the entire process. So we design the systems, we manufacture the systems, we install the systems, and then we warranty and take care of the systems after installation.
So
So
it's
we
like a full
handle
service
a
situation.
full service, right?
Nice.
So we're fully integrated, which, unlike a lot of home improvement companies, that makes us a little different.
Hmm.
And it allows us, I think, to be in more control and therefore offer a better overall customer service to
Got you.
clients. You know, you call one place to take care of everything.
That's awesome. I'm sure that is such a treat for your clients to not have to deal with customer service, all different departments and everywhere else. So Jennifer, how did you get started? Talk
Well, it was
journey.
1991, so 34 years ago. We're getting ready
Wow.
to celebrate the beginning of our 35th year in November. So
Amazing.
we're excited. Anyway, I was in graduate school at St. Louis University and I was studying um, PR and communications.
Hmm.
Like a lot of graduate students, I did not know what I wanted to do.
Hmm.
I was waitressing at three different restaurants to pay for tuition,
Hmm.
going to college, and a friend of mine moved here from California and he opened up a custom closet company. Now remember, this was 1991. This was a brand new concept. People did
Mm.
not understand. And he said, Jennifer, I think you would love this. So he hired me to work at this franchise he set up here in St. Louis. And Sharice, literally after 2 weeks, it was like a light switch went off. I knew this is what I wanted to do with my life. I was always an organized kid. My
Hmm.
mom, laughs that I was organizing my closet in middle school.
Wow.
And I just saw right away the benefits of organization. And
Hmm.
I saw the happiness it brought to the clients. So I quit working for that closet company. I
Hmm.
dropped out of graduate school. I
Hmm.
quit two of my three waitressing jobs. I kept one just in case. And I wrote a business plan and I got started in November of 1991.
Wow, I love that. That's amazing. And the fact that your company, it's kind of like full service, and you being a woman in business is so exciting to me because it's, obviously the organization piece is one, right? But the manufacturing and the fact that you're managing all of these, the logistics, laying out, or like how involved are you in those? Probably not so much now, but in the beginning stages, like how involved have you been?
Well, in the beginning, I did everything. I,
Mhm.
answered the phone, I designed the closets, I would come back to the shop and help manufacture them, and I would even sometimes go help. I only had one installer back then. I would actually go out and help him install. So I was doing everything. A really funny story was when I opened, I didn't want to sound like I was a one woman show, right? I
Mhm.
wanted to sound bigger. So I had, this was before the little smartphones, right? But we
Mhm.
had those big bag phones that you could keep
Yes.
in your car. So
Yes.
I forwarded the telephone number to the bag phone in my car. So as I was driving around on appointments, if
Hmm.
the phone rang, I'd hurry up and I'd pull off the side of the road and I'd answer the phone. St. Louis Closet Company, how can I help you? So that it sounded like we had an office when I was really just answering the phones in my car. So
Okay.
that was fun, but I was involved with everything. Now, through the years, I have developed an amazing management team
Hmm.
and group of people that work for me who I love, absolutely
Hmm.
love. And now I feel like I come into work and I like to be a cheerleader. I like to
Hmm.
walk around and talk to everybody and see how their families are doing.
Yep.
My average employee has been with me for over 20 years.
That's amazing. That speaks a
So,
lot for you as a business owner, for sure.
well, I mean, they're great, and it's because of them that we've grown to where we are today.
Hmm.
So, and it's not easy as an entrepreneur, as you
Yep.
know,
Yep.
to delegate.
Hmm.
Entrepreneurs are hands-on. We are a little controlling.
Hmm.
Um,
Just a little
we
bit.
have a hard time letting go of those reins. But
Yeah.
in order to grow,
You
I
have
think
to.
that that's absolutely necessary.
Yeah. Oh, that is amazing, Jennifer. Oh my goodness. Um, so what do you feel, and just kind of based on our conversation, I kind of know this answer, but I want you to answer it. What do you feel sets you apart from others in your industry?
Well, the biggest thing, especially here in St. Louis, we're locally owned, we're
Hmm.
women owned. Um, we were one of the very first women-owned custom closet businesses in the entire country. Luckily, there's a lot more now than there were back then. But in St. Louis, I'm still the only woman-owned business. And our customers, 85% of our customers are women.
Hmm.
And I believe that people in cities and communities really want to support locally owned businesses.
Yes.
Um, and any chance that you can get to keep the money in your community and not buy from a franchise or a big box store or online is really it's not only a good feeling for you, but I think it's good for the community. So I think that those two things set us apart. We're not a franchise,
Hmm.
locally owned, and we're women owned. And I feel we have lots of customers that are like, oh, I can tell a woman owns this business, right? Because, my installers, we drive new clean vans. We have new clean tools. We bring drop cloths. The guys wear footies on their shoes. When we're
Hmm.
done, we vacuum and we clean up because that's how I want work done in my house.
Yes. I love it.
And that's really important. But we have also been able to control the quality and the service
Yeah.
of our product and our business by, as we talked about earlier, doing the entire process, designing, manufacturing, and installing. And I think in today's world, customer service is everything.
Of course.
And even when the customer is not right, the customer has to be right, right? I mean, that is the only way small businesses have a chance anymore to really compete with these larger franchises and big box stores.
Yeah.
You have to deliver a better product with a better customer service.
Yeah.
And so we're able to do that because we control the whole process.
Yeah. And I love what you talked about with regards to the community aspect because when you think of like we're my company, we're events and PR, right? So we do a lot with nonprofit organizations, fundraising galas, and auctions are still a very much a big piece of that. And when it comes to auction items, right, who does everybody go to? They go to the local businesses in their community. They go to the shops that they support, and the shop owners are supporting them back by donating items. You don't really get a lot of that from the big box stores. Like they're not the ones that are donating. And also, and I wish I remembered the stat, they talked about small business owners, how much when you support a small business owner locally in your community, how much that dollar, every dollar really stretches because then it's like, your children are going to the dance schools and it's such a great stat. And I'll have to pull that up and find it because it's something that's a great resource to share with others. But it was something unbelievable. Like every dollar was like, I don't know, like 80 cents or something. It was really a big, big number. So I'm really glad that you touched on that,
Well,
Jennifer.
I just think it's so important. And, it may not be the easiest way, right? We
Mhm.
we all are guilty of what's quick, fast, and easy, right?
Of
And we can
course.
log on to Amazon and you
Yeah.
can have something show up tomorrow.
Hmm.
Now, it's not going to install itself for you.
Yeah.
And it may or may not be broken. It may or may not show up, but it's easy and it's fast.
Yeah.
So, I think we live in a world where we need to really look at where we're spending our dollars.
Yeah.
And if we want to keep, you know, we want to keep small businesses, right? I mean, small businesses are the backbone of our country.
Backbone of our country. Yes.
And, we have to really work on supporting those businesses
Mhm.
and those local charities.
Yeah.
I founded in 2020 a charity called Closets for a Cause.
Mm.
And what we do is each quarter we partner with a local St. Louis charity.
Hmm.
And sometimes we just donate a percentage of sales that month.
Hmm.
Sometimes we'll do a collection.
Hmm.
For example, we had a really, really cold winter, and the St. Louis homeless community and the shelters, they did not have enough coats and blankets. And so I was like, wait a minute, I have a database of 50,000 customers who I know have closets that have too much stuff
Wow.
in them. So we put out like an SOS and said, hey, we're collecting for the winter warm up right now. And all of a sudden, we had 6 vans full of coats and
Oh my
blankets and
goodness.
gloves and hats. And we were taking them daily downtown to St. Louis to the shelters. And we had warming buses and we were delivering the items really as quickly as they were being donated.
Oh, I love that, Jennifer. That's amazing.
Well, and so many small businesses say, I'm too small. I can't make a difference. Or I can't afford to, sponsor everything or write a check. And that is true. However, if you figure ways out, think outside the box.
Box the
And for
creativity.
us, that didn't cost us any money. I mean, we advertised a little bit about it to get the word out,
Yeah.
but we used our showroom as a drop off. We
Hmm.
used our installers and their vehicles to deliver the things. But it
Hmm.
was a win-win. It was beneficial to my business because I
Of
had all
course.
these past customers coming into my showroom saying,
Hmm.
"Oh, I didn't know you did this now and this now."
Exactly. I need an upgrade.
Right.
I need glass shelves. It's a
Right.
win. I
So it
love
was great
that.
for us. It was great for the community. It was great for the people on the receiving end. So, you know, there's ways that small businesses can make a big difference.
Oh, perfection. Perfection, perfection, perfection. So what's new for you? Anything new and exciting coming up?
Well, we are redoing different displays in our showroom right now, and we're bringing on a lot of new colors. We just brought on 2 brand new colors. One is a celadon green, and one
Mm.
is a navy blue, and they're both the most beautiful colors. We expanded our hardware selections. Brass is back, baby. Brass is
Oh, yeah.
back
Yes.
and brass hardware, brass accessories. So we're updating our showroom. We're really excited about that. We just added LED lighting to the
Mm.
closets so that you can come into your closet, flip a switch, and your purse shelves can be illuminated or your shoe shelves. So that's exciting. Um, and then we're getting ready to start a new marketing campaign, and I'm really, really excited about this. When I started my business 34 years ago,
Hmm.
I was so poor, I had no money, and I was driving an old beat up Volkswagen Bug. I mean, it was
Hmm.
rusted, it was barely started. I had to park it on a hill and pop start it. Well, I still love Volkswagen Bugs.
Oh,
So I decided to create a whole advertising campaign called Are Your Closets Bugging You? And
okay.
I just bought a 1966 red Volkswagen Bug and we're
Okay.
having the logo applied to it today. We're going to start a
Nice.
campaign that says, Are your closets bugging you? And it's going to be a little bit like Where's Waldo? I'm going to put a QR code on it. And if you see the car out and about and you take a picture of the QR code, you're going to be able to register to win a free closet.
I
Isn't
love
that
it.
exciting?
That is so fun. Look, guys, you heard it here first on
Just
Coffee
really
with Cher
first. It's going to
podcast.
debut September 1st.
Oh, that is fantastic. I'm so excited for you. First of all, it's a great idea, great marketing. I love how we're very big at events to remember and PR to remember about storytelling and what you literally that told your whole story, right? You're tying in the car from the beginning, where you are now, QR code, register to win. I mean, you have all of the marketing and communication boxes checked off, my friend. So that is very exciting. And you have to keep me posted. Let me know how that campaign goes.
We're excited.
Oh, that you should be. And congratulations. That's some milestone. All right, so my last question, and this is one that everybody knows is my favorite. Um, and just the nuggets that we get on this podcast. And guys, subscribe. We're actually we have a YouTube channel now, Coffee with Cher. So make sure that you guys subscribe. The nuggets that we get from this last question from entrepreneurs is really, really unmatched. So Jennifer, share some advice. It could be with a new entrepreneur, somebody who's just starting out, who's ready to take that leap. It could be somebody who has been in business for a while and is really hitting a rough patch. Um, and you decide, but give us some advice. Share some nuggets for our listeners.
Well, I think the biggest thing about entrepreneurship, especially for people who are just thinking about it, right?
Mhm.
You have to love what it is you're going to do, whether it's your product, your service. You have to love it. You're going to live this 24/7. I've been doing this almost 35 years and I take it on vacation with me. I take it home at night with me. It's on the weekends with me. So if you don't really, really love it, love it, it's probably not a good idea.
Mm,
Because for all of the business owners and entrepreneurs who think, oh, I'm going to open my own business so I can make a lot of money and not work much, that's not, I mean, hopefully maybe that happens down the road, but that's not what entrepreneurship is about.
yeah.
It's about doing something you love.
Hmm.
That's number one. And then the second thing is that if you're going to be successful in entrepreneurship, you have to be really, really good at making decisions.
Mm.
I see so many people who freeze when it comes to a decision. And when you stop making decisions, everybody behind you, your employees, your customers, your suppliers, nobody can move forward. And as a business owner and a leader, you have to be able to keep moving forward and know that maybe all your decisions are not, in hindsight, going to be the best decision, but then you pivot, correct, and keep going.
Yeah.
I think the average human makes 30,000 decisions a day.
Hmm.
Am I going to wear the black shirt or the white shirt? Am I going to drink coffee or tea? I mean, think about every little thing you make a decision.
Hmm.
Well, I think it's almost double when you're an entrepreneur. And you have to be able, so if you're the kind of person who cannot pick a paint color, I mean, I have clients who are paralyzed by picking a paint color for their living room. I'm like, it's a can of paint, just put it up. If you don't like it, repaint it.
Hmm.
If you can't make a decision, then entrepreneurship is probably not the best course for you.
Yeah. That's great.
You have to make decisions.
Yeah, so true. Well, Jennifer, I literally could talk to you all day. This was amazing. Tell everybody where they can find you to get the most amazing closet of their life. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Well, you can find us on our website, which is stlouisclosetco.com. It's up there on the screen. But you can also find us on Instagram. We have some amazing videos and before and afters and photos. And we're at St. Louis Closet Co. on Instagram. We're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest. We're really out there all over the place. But visit the website, that's the best. And if your listeners have any questions or want to like learn more or anything, feel free to email me anytime at jennifer@stlouisclosetco.com.
Awesome. Well, this was amazing. Guys, make sure that you are subscribing to the podcast, Spotify, Apple Music, Coffee with Cher, and our new YouTube channel to get more nuggets like this. And Jennifer, I just want to thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for sharing your story. I feel like your story will definitely resonate and inspire other entrepreneurs. And best of luck with that campaign. Make sure you stay in touch because I want to know how it turns out. And this was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for being on Coffee with Cher with us today.
Thank you.